All right, so let's get back into what we're watching and talk about some TV. Most notably, we got to keep going with Marvel stuff. It's all Marvel this week. Got Doctor Strange and Moon Knight coming on the same week. I saw somebody saying that they think Marvel timing the finale to the same week as a movie, it takes away from the talk about the TV show. I wonder if you feel like maybe all the hype and discussion around Multiverse of Madness is drowning out some of the discussion on Moon Knight.
If you mean the discussion of how it freaking tanked, then yes, Zach, because that's probably the best thing they could have timed it for. What happened, dude? I don't know, love man. 4. I hyped up 4. I think 4 still delivers, and it's great. But I told you we were talking about it. I'm like, they're not going to hold it out. I was hoping for a way where this just becomes its own independent story, that Marvel realizes we have so much and we're introducing multiverses. Why can't we have universes that have just never been tampered with, that can be their own set alone little things with the Marvel logo? They're going to come at DC. They're going to have their own little one-shot stories, and it's going to be great. Man, we got something way worse, dude. Like, episode 5 was really good. And I'm looking forward to rewatching the whole thing just as a whole for a video. What the hell was 6 doing, dude?
Yeah, man. It's a lot of, like, shrug emoji to me. I don't know. They just kind of didn't really want to conclude things in a way that really felt like conclusive. Right? Like, they had a final fight. They didn't want to show it to us, but they had a final fight. It's very bizarre. Like, I know they're used to doing this thing where a series will end and they'll do it in a way that's like teasing the future. But Moon Knight, they've advertised it as this like self-contained thing. There's no references to the outside Marvel stuff. We don't think we're going to come back for season 2 because Oscar Isaac only wanted to sign up for this because it's a limited thing. But
it's on Letterboxd as a limited thing.
But it's like teased at the end, like they tease a whole new idea at the end.
Worst after credits that we've gotten from these people, dude. One of the worst. Absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about the Marvel one. Marvel one also had 2. One that I think you and I really like, and the other one, which was kind of felt more like this one. Moon Knight's is worse than the one in Doctor Strange. I did not care for it. I did not like it. I really wanted this to be a limited series at its bare minimum. Definitely didn't care for it to connect to the other stuff, but they just dropped the ball for the type of story they were really getting at 4 and 5, man. I don't know. Like, I'm disappointed.
Because I don't know. I think in 4 and 5 they delve into some of the strangeness that really appeals to me, where they're almost subverting the form and like questioning what even is the point of these superhero properties, right?
Oh man, dude, the comic gets even crazier into that. But yeah, keep going.
And then they're kind of like, you want to see some more superhero stuff? I don't know. It didn't land for me. I never really got into like the mythology behind it, and then they reverted back to that at the end. It didn't. It's a shame. And I don't want to take away from Mohammed Diab, because I don't blame him. I think the direction during his episodes was good, but the Benson and Moorhead episodes were just so much more interesting. The writing in those episodes was so much better.
I'm gonna blame him, bro. This man came out and said he touted his stuff by saying, "You won't even believe I directed it." When in the hell is that something you want to hear from a director? You won't even know it's me. Okay, sir. Especially when we're talking about wanting to see the Sam Raimi flourishes, wanting to see some actual direction to be intertwined within the stuff. I know they hired him specifically because of his Egyptian roots. I don't know. I felt they could have gone deeper with that. I felt that they could have had a lot more of the character development that they were doing with the 2 for Moon Knight. And kept focusing on that. I wish it was more contained. This just feels like we're going on yet again another mission, and I feel they're gonna. I don't know. I don't want them to run it to the ground. I was really hopeful for it, dude. I felt.
Yeah, because there is cool stuff there, and ultimately, I just personally felt like by the end, the balance between the stuff that I was interested in and the stuff that I was not interested in was off. I don't know.
How many of these do you think are going to be turned? We had all of these, I believe, are on Letterboxd because they're miniseries. But they're teasing a Wanda 2. They've been teasing a Loki 2. Have they confirmed that?
I think
Falcon
they
isn't
have
gonna be
confirmed.
Cap?
I think they confirmed Loki. They have not confirmed that Falcon's getting a movie. I guess I don't know.
Isn't that so weird? Because he's supposed to be Cat 4, but they made a whole series saying we should be able to declare him this, and then have
didn't
it.
Didn't he come out like, oh yeah, we're gonna start filming in a couple weeks, and then Marvel was like, we are not filming in a couple weeks.
I don't know, but to answer your initial question there, yeah, I don't think it's smart to intertwine them if they're so different. But maybe that's why it's beneficial for them, because they knew this wasn't going to hit. I don't know. They knew it wasn't going to hit, and they're like, all right, let's have people focus on this whole multiverse side. You have way two opposing things. I think if they interconnect, it's not a bad thing.
Right.
Because at this point, it is an entire ecosystem. When we talk about spoilers, there's so many of these series are integral for you to understand what's happening in the movies. I don't see it any other way.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. It just like, if it's not going to feel conclusive at the end of it, it's hard to like invest in a new one, you know?
Yep.